الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي رب زدني علما رب أدخلني مدخل صدق وأخرجني مخرج صدق واجعل لي من لدنك سلطانا نصيرا اللهم فقهنا في الدين اللهم بارك لنا في أوقاتنا آمين. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to another class of live Quran teaching in English language. Today we will cover inshallah chapter number 30, uh, surah number 2, which is Surah Naziat with proper pronunciation and tajweed inshallah. So you can join me, you can join my class quickly so we can start our Surah Naziat inshallah. Today we will cover Surah Naziat, para number 30, Surah number 2nd, which is also Surah number 79 of the Quran. So let's begin. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والنازعات غرقا One, it's noon, gunna, with standing fatha, we will make it long for 1 second. And za is the strong letter. وَالنَّازِعَاتِ غَرْقًا Ghain, Ra and Qaf. All are the bulky letters. And with double fatha, it is Qan, but it's the end of the ayah. So we skip one fatha and we will read it like Qa, Gharqa, وَالنَّازِعَاتِ غَرْقًا وَالنَّاشِطَاتِ One is known gunna. With standing fatha, we make it long for 1 second. And tha is the bulky letter. With standing fatha, we will also make it long for 1 second. So it is وَالنَّاشِطَاتِ Nash, twa is the bulky letter, and actually it is ton, but it's the end of the ayah. So we will skip one fatha and we only read it like twa. But there's also another option that if we want to continue the recitation without any stop, so we can read it like twa because it's shadda at wow and it becomes nashtaw. So, وَالنَّاشِطَاتِ نَشْطًا وَالسَّابِحَاتِ Sin with standing fatha and ha with standing fatha. We make them long for 1 second and we have to say ha from the middle of the throat like ha والسابحات سبحا. His ba sakin and its qalqala also at ba. So we will make the echo sounds at ba like b sabha والسابحات سبحا فالسابقات Seen with standing fatha, we make it long for 1 second. And qaf is the bulky letter. With standing fatha, we also make it long for 1 second. فالسابقات سبقا Ba is the qalqala letter and qaf is the bulky letter. So we will make the echo sounds at ba, sab, qa, Again, we are stopping over here, so it's qa. If we continue, then it becomes qafal. If we continue, in case of continuation, we will do ikhfa at qaf, so it becomes sabqa. فالمدبرات raw with standing fatta, we make it long for 1 second. فالمدبرات أمرا أمرا. We are stopping, so we skip one fatta and it becomes amra. Now look at this small meme. At the top of the circle, it's small meme. Small memes means that must stop. We have to must stop over here, so it becomes amra. يوم ترجف الراجفة Yawma. It's yawma. It's vowel. So we will say yaw very quickly and softly, like yawma tarjufu rajifa. Here ra is the bulky letter. Tarjufur. Again ra is the bulky letter. With alif we make it long for 1 second. Rajifah. Here we are skip this stop. So taha becomes ha. Fa fataha fa. Okay. If we continue, it is fatu. But if we stop, remember that taha becomes only ha. Okay. The dots will skip and it becomes fa. Rajifah. And the second option is if we continue, then it will be rajifatu. But if we stop, it is rajifa. So let's continue. Rajifatu tatba'uha radifa. Now the next ayahs will stop at ha. So we will do every time stop and we say fah or fah and rah like this. تتبعها رادفة. Here this alif and this lam. All three letters are silent. So we match ha fatta directly with ra, and ra is the bulky letter. With alif we make it long for 1 second. Harwadifah. Again, fah. Because we stop at taha, it becomes ha. تتبعها الرادفة قلوب. Here qaf is the bulky letter. It's wow second, so we make lam 1 second long. Qulu bui yawma idin. Again wow lean, so it is yaw ma e. Ziu. Zal is the soft letter. We have to say it from we have to put our tongue between our front teeth. The يومئذ واجفة. Wow with alif madda, we make wow 1 second long. Wajifah. Again it's fah. If we continue, it is wajifatun. But if we stop, ta and the sign will skip and it becomes fah. Wajifah. Absaruha. Ab. Ba is the qalqala letter. That means we have to make the echo sounds at ba, like b. Ab. Swad and ra are the bulky letters. And swad with alif, we make it long for 1 second. Absaruha. This ha. We have to say it from our chest like ha with alif. We make it long for 1 second. أبصارها خاشعة. خا is the bulky letter with alif madda. We make it long for 1 second. And shi'ah. Again, it's small meme at the top of the circle. So we have to be stopped. It is the must stop. Okay, we can't continue. We can't say like khashi'atun ever here because it's waqf lazim means it is the must stop. So taha becomes only ha and the ayah becomes أبصارها خاشعة. Then يقولون. Qaf is the bulky letter. With vowel second, we make it long for 1 second. Again, the other vowel is also vowel second. We make lam 1 second long. Ya ku luna. Ya ku luna. Inna. This is only a with no alif waw or ya, so it is short a. And here inna it's noon gunna. So with alif we also make it long. We will do gunna and then 1 second long. Inna inna لمردودون. Ra is the bulky letter. Maru. Do do. Here, wow is the second, so we make the 1 second long. لمردودون في الحافرة. Fil hafirah. This ha we have to say it from the middle of the throat, like ha, and with alif we make it talk for 1 second. Ra is the bulky letter. With ha second it becomes rah. Fil hafirah. Now look at the whole ayah. يقولون أئنا لمردودون في الحافرة. Next. أإذا كنا. A is short and إذا. Zal is the soft letter with alif madda. We make it long for 1 second. The أإذا كنا. Here noon gunna at noon. And with alif madda we make noon 1 second long. Na كنا عظاما. Ra is the bulky letter. With alif madda we make it long for 1 second. Ra. Then man nakhirah. Here it is idgham at me. So man nakhirah. Kha and ra are the bulky letters. Khirah. أإذا كنا عظاما نخرة. قالوا تلك. Qaf. This qaf is the bulky. This is the heavy qaf. And this is kaf. Kaf, this is the thin kaf. The bulky and the thin kaf. O with alif we make qaf 1 second long, and with vaw second we will make lam 1 second long. Actually the rule is then whenever we have fatta before alif, we make alif letter 1 second long and dhamma before vaw second. Whenever we have dhamma before vaw second, so we make that letter long. So alif and vaw both are here. It is qa and this is lu. Qalu tilke. قالوا تلك إذا كرة إذا here is من إخفاء it is sorry إدغام so إذا كرة ra is the bulky letter كرة خاسرة here kha and ra both are the bulky letters and again it's meme small beam actually so it is the sign of the must stop okay we have to stop over here we can't continue this ayah so it becomes khasira the whole ayah becomes qalu tilka idha karratun khasira فإنما هي noon gunna at noon and meme with alif madda so we make meme 1 second long like ma فإنما هي has no alif waw or ya so it is very short letter okay we can't say this hiya no hiya فإنما هي زجرة واحدة زجرة here jim is the qalqala letter we have to make the echo sounds over here like zaj zaj and ra is the bulky letter we have to say it with full mouth like ro زجرة واحدة here two is idgham and waw with alif we make it long for 1 second واحدة if we continue then it is idgham at the so it becomes tu فإذا فإذا هم بالساهرة فا with alif فإ Zal is the soft letter with Vada. We make it long for 1 second. فَإِذَا hum hum. Here is إخفاء ميم ساكن over here. Hum بالساهرة. Seen with alif madda. We make it long for 1 second. And this ha we have to say from the chest. He and ra is the bulky letter with full mouth we will say it like ra. Bisahira. فإذا هم بالساهرة هل أتاك هل ha is from the chest like hal attack this is the thin calf okay this is not off this is the simple calf and with the standing fatta we make the 1 second long so it becomes attack hadithu musa hadithu dal with ya second so we make dal 1 second long the rule is for alif waw and ya we have looked it before we have been seen it before then whenever we have fatta before alif Dhamma before waw and kasra before ya. Whenever we have kasra before ya second, we make that letter 1 second long. So here is the rule of ya second. So dal becomes 1 second long like di, hadi, su, hadi, su. Musa. Again, the wow second rule that it is Dhamma before wow second. So we make meme 1 second long. And seen with standing fatta, we make it long for 1 second. Musa. The whole ayah becomes هل أتاك حديث موسى إذ ناداه. You can ask the question again. Sorry, I didn't get it. إذ ناداه ربه نادى. Noon with alif, we make it long for 1 second, and dal with standing fatta, we also make it long for 1 second. So it becomes nadahu rabbuhu. Ra is the bulky letter. With ba tashdid, we have to match ra with ba very strongly, and then who, the opposite dhamma, we make it long for 1 second. Rabbuhu بالوادي بالوادي المقدس بالوادي المقدس. Qaf is the bulky letter. مقدس, and Twa is also the bulky letter. Tu, and it is where. It is where. If we stop, it is where, because we will only say one fatha and it becomes waw fatha ya where. Where. Irhab ila. Zal is the bulky letter, whereas ba is the qalqala letter. Means we have to make the echo sounds at ba. It becomes irhab ila. Lam with standing fatha means we have to make it long for 1 second. Ila fir'auna. Fir'auna. Here it is vowel. We have to say ain, wow, simple and quickly like aw. Na innahu. Here is noon gunna at noon, and with opposite dhamma we have to make ha 1 second long. Innahu tagha. Tha and ghain are the bulky letters. We have to say them with the full mouth like, and ghain with standing fatha, we make it long for 1 second. Tagha. The whole ayah becomes إذ ناداه ربه. Sorry, it is اذهب إلى فرعون إنه طغى فقل هل لك. Qaf is the bulky letter. فقل هل لك. Here, look. Lamb and care. Sorry, lamb, this lamb and this lamb. Both are lamb, well, but we will match ha fatta with the second lamb, because whenever we have sakin and shadda together, we skip the second and read the tashdid letter actually. So we will match ha with the second lamb, and the first lamb we will skip the first lamb, so it becomes halla ka hallaka ila. Lamb with standing fatta and madda both. So we will make it long up to 6 seconds. Ila an tazakka. Here is noon ikhfa. Okay, gunna and ikhfa actually seems like same, but with open mouth we say okay. This is you can try by yourself. It is with open mouth it is ikhfa, but when we say an, okay, an, we touch our tongue with the top of the mouth. It is an. This is gunna. An is gunna, and a is ikhfa. Here it is ikhfa at noon. A, tezek, ke. Za is the strong letter, and with kaf standing fatha we make kaf 1 second long. Tezek, ke. The whole ayah is فقل هل لك إلى أن تزكى وأهديك إلى This ha we have to say it from the chest. أهديك. This is the thin cap. وأهديك إلى lam with standing fatha. We will make it long for 1 second. إلى ربك. Here, this ra is the bulky letter. ربك فتخشى. Kha is the bulky letter, and sheen with standing fatha. We make it long for 1 second. فتخشى وأهديك إلى ربك فتخشى فأراه الآية. Ra is the bulky letter. With standing fatha, we make it long for 1 second. فأراه with standing fatha, we make it long for 1 second. Ayatal kubra. Ba is the qalqala letter, and ra is the bulky letter. Kub, we have to make the echo sounds at ba, and we have to say ra with full mouth, and we will make it long for 1 second because it's standing fatha at ra. Kubra. The whole ayah becomes فأراه الآية الكبرى. Next is فكذب. Zal is the soft letter. كذب وعصى. Swad is the bulky letter. With standing fatha, we make it long for 1 second. وعصى فكذب وعصى ثم أدبر يسعى. ثم, here is meme gunna. At meme it is gunna. ثم أدبر. Dal is the qalqala letter, and ra is the bulky letter. Adbara yas'a. Ain with steady fatha. We make it long for 1 second. Yas'a. ثم أدبر يسعى فحشر فنادى. Ha, we have to say ha from the middle of the throat, and ra is the bulky letter. فحشر فنادى. Noon with alif madda, we make noon 1 second long, and dal with standing fatha, we also make it long for 1 second. Nada. فحشر فنادى فقال أنا. Here it is the rule. Qaf is the bulky letter. With alif we make it long for 1 second. فقال and ana. Remember this word. This is, here is the simple rule is whenever we have alif with for fatha, we have to make it long for 1 second. But this is the only word. This is the only word in the Quran that whenever and wherever it comes, we have to make it short. Okay, we will not make it long. It is not ana, it is ana. Remember the word ana, and wherever and whenever it is in the Quran, we have to keep it short. أنا فقال أنا ربكم الأعلى. Ra is the bulky letter. With ba tashdid, we will match it with ba very strongly, like Rabbukumul A'la. Lam is the standing fatha, so La, the whole ayah becomes فَقَالَ أَنَا رَبُّكُمُ الْأَعْلَى فَأَخَذَهُ اللَّهُ. Kha is the bulky letter. فَأَخَذَهُ اللَّهُ. He is Dhamma before Allah's lamb, so we make Allah's name bulky. Whenever we have the up signs before Allah's name, we make Allah's name bulky. But if we have the down sign or the kasra sign before Allah's name, then we keep Allah's name simple. Like if it is kasra, then it is hill. But it is the up sign, so it will be Huwallahu Nakalal Kaf with Alif Madda. So we make Kaf 1 second long. Nakalal Akhirati wal Ula. Alif with standing fatha, we make alif 1 second long. Kho and Ra are the bulky letters. We will say them with the open and full mouth like Khira, Ti, Wal, Ule. Here U is long for 1 second because it's wow second. U and Lam with standing fatha, we also make it long for 1 second. The whole ayah becomes فَأَخَذَهُ اللَّهُ نَكَالَ الْآخِرَةِ وَالْأُولَى. Next. إِنَّ فِي ذَلِكَ. It's noon. Gunna at noon. So we make gunna at noon. Inna fi. Here it is ya sakin. So we make fa 1 second long. Fi zalika. There is the soft letter with standing fatha. We make zal 1 second long. Zalika la ibra. La ibratali. Ba is the qalqala letter, so we make the echo sounds at ba like aib, aib. Ra is the bulky letter. Aib, ro, talli, talli, man yakhsha. Here it is meme idgham. Here it is idgham at noon. Man Yakhsha. Kha is the bulky letter. Sheen with standing fatha. We make it long for 1 second. Yakhsha. Inna fi dhalika la'ibratan liman yakhsha. أأنتم أشد here it is noon ikhfa. So أأنتم أشد خلقا. Kha and Qaf are the bulky letters. خلقا أم السماء بناها. If we stop, we can say أم السماء. But if we continue, it is أم السماء بناها. Noon and ha both will long for 1 second. أأنتم أشد خلقا أم السماء بناها رفع سمكها. Ra is the bulky letter. رفع سمكها. Ha with alif madda, so we make it long for 1 second. Ha فسواها. Wow with standing fatha and ha also with standing fatha, so we make them long for 1 second. فسواها رفع سمكها فسواها وأغطش ليلها. Ghain and Tha are the bulky letters. وأغطش ليلها is ya second. It's not ya second, it's Yaleen actually, so it is lay laha. Ha is long. وأخرج. Kha and Ra are the bulky letters. أخرج ضحاها. Dod is the bulky letter. And ha, we have to say this, here is the both ha. First is ha and the second is ha. Ha ha. وأغطش ليلها وأخرج ضحاها والأرض بعد. Ra and Dod are the bulky letters. والأرض بعد ذلك. Thal is the soft letter with standing fatha. We make it long for 1 second. ذلك دحاها. Again, ha is standing fatha, ha, and this is ha. We have to say it from the chest, like والأرض بعد ذلك دحاها أخرج منها. Kha and Ra are the bulky letters. أخرج منها. Ha with alif, we make it long for 1 second. منها ماءها. Mim with madda, we make it long for 6 seconds, up to 6 seconds. And ha with alif, only we make it long for 1 second. ماءها ومرعاها. Ra is the bulky letter and Ain with standing fatha, we make it long for 1 second. Also Ha is with alif, so it is Ha. أخرج منها ماءها ومرعاها والجبال أرساها. Jibal. Ba is long for 1 second and Ra is the bulky letter. Sin standing fatha sa and ha is 1 second long. Saha. والجبال أرساها متاعا لكم. عل. متى. Ta is 1 second long. متاعا لكم ولأنعامكم. Ain is 1 second long because it's alif with Ain. ولأنعامكم متاعا لكم ولأنعامكم. فإذا Zal is the soft letter. With alif, we make it long for 1 second. فإذا جاءت الطامة الكبرى. Jim with alif and madda, we make Jim up to 5 seconds long. آتي الطامة head. This is ta and this is twa. Tit twa and twa. First we have to say twa madda. We make twa 5 seconds long, and then we match twa with me, and we do gunna at me like twa, like we say walad dallin. The same like first we will make twa up to 5 seconds long, and then we match twa with me, and we do gunna at me. Then tul kubra, ba is the qalqala letter, and ra with standing fatha, we make it long for 1 second. فإذا جاءت الطامة الكبرى يوم يتذكر يو. Here is vowel. So we say yaw simply. يوم يتذكر. Zal is the soft letter. Ra is the bulky letter. يتذكر الإنسان. Here is noon إخفاء. So here is actually إخفاء at noon. So it is seen with alif. We make it long for 1 second. إنسان ما سعى. Ma is long for 1 second because it's alif with me, and ayn is also 1 second long because it's standing fatha at ayn. ما سعى يوم يتذكر الإنسان ما سعى وبرزت الجحيم. برزت الجحيم. Ha with ya second, so we make ha 1 second long. جحيم لمن يرى. Here is the idgham at noon. So limay, and ra is the bulky letter with standing fatha. We also make it long for 1 second. يرى وبرزت الجحيم لمن يرى فأما ميم غنى. Here is غنى at meme, and with alif we make it long for 1 second. فأما من. It's إخفاء at noon. من طغى. طغى in both are bulky letters with standing fatha. We make wine 1 second long. طغى. فأما من طغى وآثر الحياة الدنيا. Alif is 1 second long, and ra is the bulky letter. Ya is standing fatha 1 second long. Dunya, ya is again 1 second long. وآثر الحياة الدنيا فإن الجحيم. Here is غنى at noon. إن الجحيم. He is long for 1 second because it's ya second. حيم هي المأوى. Here is second at alif, so we will make a jerk over here like ma. Then waw standing fatha. Wa فإن الجحيم هي المأوى وأما. gunna at mean man khafa. Kha is the bulky letter and also 1 second long. Khafa maqama, bulky letter with alif. Maqama Rabbihi. Ra is the bulky letter and ha with standing kasra. We make it long for 1 second. So, Rabbihi wa nafsa. Ha with noon. We make gunna at noon and nafsa anil wa wow with standing fatta. We make it long for 1 second. So the whole ayah becomes وَأَنَّا مَنْ خَافَ مَقَامَ رَبِّهِ وَنَهَى النَّفْسَ عَنِ الْهَوَى فَإِنَّ الْجَنَّةَ. Here is gunna at the first note and at the second note. هي المأوى. Again, it's second at alif, so we make jerk at meme like ma'a. Then wow standing fatha wa. فإن الجنة هي المأوى. يسألونك. It's wow second. Lu. يسألونك عن الساعة. It's seen فتح ألف ساعة أيان. Yeah, tashdid. So أي and then ya with alif it is ya. أيان مرساها. Ra is the bulky letter. Muru. Sin standing for the sa and ha with alif is ha. Murusaha. The whole ayah becomes يسألونك عن الساعة أيان مرساها فيما. Yeah, second, so we make fee 1 second long. فيما أنت من ذكراها. Here is إخفاء at noon, at the first noon and also at the second noon. أنت من ذكراها. Raw with standing fatha will long for 1 second and ha with alif also long for 1 second. Raw ha. فيما أنت من ذكراها إلى ربك. Lam with standing fatha, so long it for 1 second. Ra is the bulky letter. ربك منتهاها. Here is إخفاء at noon. منتهاها إلى ربك منتهاها إنما gunna at noon and meme with standing for the and madda, so we make it long for up to 5 seconds. إنما أنت منذر. Here is إخفاء at the first note and at the second note. أنت منذر. Ra is the bulky letter. Ru. منذر من يخشاها. Here is idgham at noon. من يخ again the bulky letter. يخشاها إنما أنت من يخشاها كأنهم يوم is noon gun it's actually gunna at noon كأنهم يوم it's vowel so it is يوم يروا again vowel row يرونها it's alif so it is ha 1 second long يرونها لم يلبثوا sa with vowel second and madda we make it long up to 6 seconds بثوا يلبثوا إلا actually with alif so we make lam 1 second long لا إلا عشية it's ya tashdid so we match sheen with ya strongly shija then عشية أو it's wow lean أو ضحاها ضاد is the bulky letter ضو ha long for 1 second and ha also long for 1 second ha ha this the first is we have to say ha we have to say it from the middle of the throat ha where the second one is we have to say from the chest ha 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 كأنهم يوم يرونها لم يلبثوا إلا عشية أو ضحاها صدق الله العظيم. So let's now do the recitation of the whole Surah Naziat. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, we have done Surah Naziat with proper pronunciation and tajweed. Alhamdulillah. I keep the rules so simple so everyone can understand. So the basic idea is that how to read it easily, and Alhamdulillah with the proper pronunciation and tajweed. If you don't subscribe my channel till now, then kindly subscribe to my channel for online Quran recitation daily, inshallah, and the recitation of the whole surahs of the Quran, inshallah. So now let's start the recitation. We have done Surah Naziat with tajweed, proper pronunciation. Now we are going to start the recitation of the Surah Naziat. So let's start it. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والنازعات غرقا والناشطات نشطا والسابحات سبحا فالسابقات سبقا فالمدبرات أمرا يوم ترجف الراجفة تتبعها الرادفة قلوب يومئذ واجفة أبصارها خاشعة يقولون أئنا لمردودون في الحافظة أإذا كنا عظاما نخرة قالوا تلك إذا كرة خاسرة فإنما هي زجرة واحدة فإذا هم بالساهرة هل أتاك حديث موسى إذ ناداه ربه بالواد المقدس طوى اذهب إلى فرعون إنه طغى فقل هل لك إلى أن تزكى وأهديك إلى ربك فتخشى فأراه الآية الكبرى فكذب وعصى ثم أدبر يسعى فحشر فنادى فقال أنا ربكم الأعلى فأخذه الله نكال الآخرة والأولى إن في ذلك لعبرة لمن يخشى أأنتم أشد خلقا أم السماء بناها رفع سمكها فسواها وأغطش ليلها وأخرج ضحاها والأرض بعد ذلك دحاها أخرج منها ماءها ومرعاها والجبال أرساها متاعا لكم ولأنعامكم فإذا جاءت الطامة الكبرى يوم يتذكر الإنسان ما سعى وبرزت الجحيم لمن يرى فأما من طغى وآثر الحياة الدنيا فإن الجحيم هي المأوى وأما من خاف مقام ربه ونهى النفس عن الهوى فإن الجنة هي المأوى يسألونك عن الساعة أيان مرساها فيما أنت من ذكراها إلى ربك منتهاها إنما أنت منذر من يخشاها كأنهم يوم يرونها لم يلبثوا إلا عشية أو ضحاها صدق الله العظيم جزاكم الله خيرا ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. If you don't subscribe my channel till now, then kindly subscribe and subscribe it also for the recitation of the whole Quran, inshallah, and also for learning the whole Quran with proper pronunciation and tajweed, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.